Thank you very much. Thank you. And last and definitely not the least, the candidate of the COA party, Professor Oluseyi Fabiyi. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you very much, gentlemen and lady. It's a new day in Osun as we have a female contestant, a woman courageous enough to contend with the men. The men will not intimidate her. They will not. Please put your hands together one more time. And it looks like a bird whispered to the gentlemen. They're all in white, except maybe for the candidate of the COA, who is in light green. But that's fine. Would like you to shake hands, first of all, to show that this is not a do-or-die affair, first of all, before we rise to take the national anthem. Thank you very much,
How are you, sir?
gentlemen and lady.
Good to see you again.
Yes,
My sister.
it is an honor to serve.
How you doing?
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. At this point, I'd like to, of course, call on everyone to please oblige us as we rise and take the national anthem. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You may take your seats, please. And now, let the games begin. Just to remind you of the rules of engagement one more time, especially for our live audience here. Please, no booing, no clapping, and no jeering, especially now that we're beginning in earnest. Now, the rules for the contenders, very simple as usual. The first session will be for the candidates, of course, to tell us who they are, tell us who you are, what exactly you have to offer the people of Osun, and you have 2 minutes to do that. The stopwatch, of course, will start as soon as I give you the opportunity to do that. Right after you have taken your 2 minutes, there will be an opportunity for 4 sets of questions. You'll be answering to 4 sets of questions that will cover education, job creation, revenue generation, and of course, health. I hope that is clear. Okay, so let's start off this way. Let's begin with education, really. But before I even get into all of that, let me give you that opportunity to introduce yourselves, first of all, before we get into tonight's business. Let me begin with the candidate of the Alliance for Democracy, Gbenga Akintola.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gbenga Akintola of the Alliance for Democracy. I'm a proud citizen of Osun State.
The clock, please.
And I'm
Thank you.
constructively dissatisfied with the situation in our state. My training as an architect has equipped me to be able to conceptualize, to be able to design, and to be able to build. I'm equally blessed with public service experience in both Lagos and Oyo State. And I've been touching the lives of the good people of Osun State in the last 6 years, where I have provided on a monthly basis free medical services to over 19,562 citizens of our dear state in the treatment of diabetes and hypertension. In addition, I have provided microfinance initiative that has helped over 1,000 citizens of our dear state to assist in leading them to prosperity. I believe the time is now for us to effect a proper change that would geometrically lift our people from the poor level in which they are associated with. And I believe it is only Olugbenga Akintola of the Alliance for Democracy, the party that places people at the center of development, the party that walks the talk, the party that believes in the aspirations of our people, the party that believes our education system requires total overhaul, the party that believes that the health sector requires serious intervention. I present myself to you as the true candidate that will take our party to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you very much for keeping to the time. That is discipline right there. Our next would like to hear from you, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Mr. Gwega Oyetola.
Thank you. My name again is Adeboyega Oyetola from Iragbiji. Attended my primary school in Iragbiji, my secondary school, Ifeoda Grammar School, Osogbo, and I went to the university for my first degree, my master's. I've worked for about 30 years in private sector before being asked to come and be the chief of staff to the governor of the state. I've put in about almost 8 years now. I've been very much involved in all the activities of government in terms of the transformation agenda of the present administration. We've done so much in terms of infrastructure, we've done so much in terms of education, we've done so much in terms of health. In the area of infrastructure, the entire state is like a construction industry, a giant industry, where you have a lot of roads being rehabilitated. In the area of local government, we've rehabilitated no less than 310 kilometer roads. I believe I have what it takes to rule the state, and I believe the time is now for us to focus on the economy, having done so much in the area of infrastructure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And next is the candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Babatunde Louis. We'd like to hear from you. What do you have to offer the people of Osun?
My name is Babatunde Olani Louis. I was born in Ibadan. I'm from Ila. I did my primary school in Ibadan, International School Ibadan, secondary school in Ibadan. I did my university, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. I did my MBA in the University of Kent, Canterbury, in the UK. I worked with so many multinational companies, AIG, American International Group, MetLife, and How Financial. The reason why I stood up, enough is enough. Our children, our parents, they are suffering in Osun State. Salary are not paid.
Thank you very much. I think your time is up, actually. I wasn't noting that, but thank you very much. That's the candidate of the Labour Party. Next is the candidate of the Restoration Party, RP, the only lady among the contenders, Ayodele Tosin. Why do you think you have what it takes to govern the state of Osun?
Thank you very much. First, my name is Mercy Ayodele from a royal family in Itiya, in Obokun local government, Osun State. I finished my national diploma of Kwara State in financial studies. I later proceed to the Polytechnic Ibadan for my HND, where I bagged higher upper credit in accounting. I also studied diploma in computer science, and after which I joined a communication company as a manager for some time before I joined a financial institution. From a senior analyst to an operation manager. Before coming into politics, I just I felt it is now time for we, women, to go into politics. The men has been using their capacity, which is 50%, and women capacity has been left untapped into. I am just having just 5 points, 5 agenda. First, youth empowerment program for all our youths in small scale by giving them loan without interest to establish themselves. The second agenda is workers' welfare. We all know the state at which Osun is, and Osun is always tagged with a salary state. We are trying to shift from that and make sure that we take care of all our workers. Thirdly, we are looking at how we're going to improve on our education. Ogbene has put the structure down, but his best is not our best. We can do better. And we're going to be developing all our rural area, constructing roads that will lead to the urban centers, and improving on our agriculture. We want to go into mechanized agriculture. Then lastly, we are going to offer our people
thank you very
perfect
much.
health.
Your time is up. And finally, the last, definitely not the least, is a candidate of the COA party, Professor Oluseyi Fabi.
Yeah, thank you. My name is, as we called it, Professor Oluseyi Fabi. I was born 52 years ago. I attended the Obafemi Awolowo University for my first degree, my master's and PhD, Federal University of Technology, Minna. And I also had a postgraduate diploma in Global Human Resource Management from University of Liverpool, United Kingdom. I started my teaching career in 1992. I have taught in the Federal University of Technology, Minna. I also taught at the University of Ibadan. I also worked with United Nations Population Fund. I also worked with FAO, and I also worked with Kampala International University. Why am I interested in governing Osun State? I observed that the style of governance in Osun State is systematically running the state aground because of the debt overhang. Despite the debt overhang, you cannot see the development items on the life of the people. So I decided having a critical study of what we have, our opportunities, our challenges, and I also reviewed some of the thoughts of the founding fathers of Osun State, which was Osun Forum. I also did a critical study of 42 countries that have similar economy like Osun State and Nigeria. And I came up with T agenda: technological innovation for industrial development, entrepreneurial empowerment, and agricultural modernization. This pivotal agenda is the panacea to kickstart the economy of Osun State. In a matter of 2 years, because the T agenda is a development economy, is a development policy, is a philosophy that can transform the status of this state from a debt-infested state to a state that is prosperous, inclusive, and good governance.
Thank you very much, candidate of the COA party there, Professor Oluseyi Fabi. All right, you've heard from the gentleman and, of course, the lady. They have introduced themselves to you and they told you exactly why they believe they are in the best position to lead Osun State for the next 4 years. We'll take a short breather again, and when we come back, we'll begin with the questions directed at the candidates. We want to hear exactly what they have to offer in the different sectors, in the different areas that will affect the lives of the people of Osun in the next 4 years. Stay with us.
Yes, so my people, Matuba Badi so the free open NAS hotline powered by over 10,000 petition signatures. We have achieved goal 1 and a breakdown of the National Assembly's budget is now public for the first time in 7 years. This shows the power you have to change things as a citizen. The purpose of this hotline is to create a community of Nigerian citizens who want to help strengthen our democracy and improve the services that our government provides for us. We believe that our elected officials from all parties must work for citizens and for Nigeria. Now we give them the job to do now, so they must go out. Abidobiso. This hotline provides information on governance and a quiz with a chance to win a 2,000